Hello, you gorgeous lot. Ever wondered where to go next for the best laughs, value, and adventure? You're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the quality of life in three English-speaking giants, the UK, the USA, and Canada. We'll explore what makes a trip unforgettable, lifestyle, culture, and those little moments that turn a holiday into a story. Think of me as your cheeky tour guide, pointing out the best bits and a few oddities along the way. Ready to find out which country takes the crown for quality of life? Let's get started. Right, enough chit-chat, let's hit the road. So what is quality of life anyway? It's a phrase you've probably heard tossed around in travel blogs, government reports, and maybe even in casual conversations with friends planning their next big adventure. But what does it really mean, especially when you're choosing where to spend your precious vacation days? Is it about luxury hotels and fancy restaurants? Or is there something deeper at play? It's not just a politician's buzzword, it's the difference between a trip you endure and one you adore. Quality of life is the secret ingredient that turns a destination from a checklist stop into a place you'll remember for years. It's the reason some cities feel instantly comfortable, while others leave you counting the days until you go home. It's about the vibe, the atmosphere that greets you the moment you step off the plane or train. It's feeling safe as you wander unfamiliar streets, being welcomed by locals who are genuinely happy to share their city, and having the freedom to enjoy the simple things, like savoring a good coffee in a sunlit cafe, or taking a leisurely stroll through a leafy park. These small moments add up to something big, a sense of belonging, even if you're thousands of miles from home. For travelers, quality of life is often about the invisible stuff. The things you might not notice right away, but that shape your entire experience. It's the mood of the people around you, the ease of getting from one place to another, the cleanliness of the streets, and the little comforts that make daily life smoother. Is public transport easy to figure out? Are the locals friendly and willing to help if you get lost? These details can make or break your trip. It's also about finding a country or city whose personality matches your own. Think of it as travel matchmaking. Maybe you love the buzz of a big city, or perhaps you crave the calm of a quiet town. Some places are perfect for foodies, others for history buffs, and some for those who just want to relax and soak up the scenery. The right match can turn a good trip into a great one. Knowing what to expect before you arrive means fewer frustrations and more fun. When you understand a destination's quirks, like how to navigate the subway, where to find the best local eats, or what neighborhoods feel safest, you can spend less time worrying and more time making memories. It's about setting yourself up for a smoother, happier journey. As we compare the UK, USA, and Canada, remember, we're not just crunching numbers or listing tourist attractions, we're chasing that feeling of a better life, even if it's just for a week or two. We're searching for the places that make you feel alive, inspired, and at ease, where every day brings new discoveries and simple joys. So as you dream about your next adventure, let's see which country delivers the best experience for you, where quality of life isn't just a statistic, but something you can truly feel, from the moment you arrive to the day you leave. Healthcare, no one wants to need it on holiday, but it's one of those things you can't afford to ignore. Whether you're traveling solo, with friends, or with your family, the unexpected can happen at any time. A sudden fever, a twisted ankle, or even something more serious can turn your dream vacation into a stressful ordeal if you're not prepared. That's why understanding how healthcare works in your destination is so important. When you're far from home, even a minor health issue can feel overwhelming. Knowing what to expect and what you need to do can make all the difference. In the UK, the National Health Service, or NHS, is famous for providing emergency care to anyone who needs it, regardless of where you're from. If you find yourself in a real emergency, you'll be treated. But it's important to remember that the NHS is designed primarily for UK residents. For visitors, non-urgent care can mean long waits, and you may not be eligible for follow-up treatment or specialist appointments. That's why travel insurance is absolutely essential. It can help cover private care, speed up your treatment, and protect you from unexpected costs. Canada's healthcare system is similar in some ways. If you have a medical emergency, you'll be seen by a doctor, but as a non-resident, you'll almost always receive a bill for your care. The costs can add up quickly, especially if you need tests, medication, or a hospital stay. That's why having comprehensive travel insurance isn't just a good idea, it's a must. Insurance can help you avoid hefty bills and give you access to better care if you need it. Always check that your policy covers the activities you plan to do, from hiking to winter sports. Now let's talk about the USA. The United States is known for its world-class hospitals and advanced medical technology, but all that comes at a price, sometimes a shockingly high one. Even a short visit to the emergency room can cost thousands of dollars, and more serious treatment can run into the tens or even hundreds of thousands. There's no universal healthcare in the US, so if you don't have insurance, you're responsible for every penny. That's why travel insurance isn't just smart, it's absolutely essential. Make sure your policy covers medical evacuation and repatriation, just in case. In short, both the UK and Canada offer a safety net for emergencies, but only if you're properly insured. Without coverage, you could face long waits, limited care, or big bills. In the US, your insurance is your lifeline. It's the difference between getting the care you need and facing financial disaster. Don't skimp, read the fine print, check for exclusions, and make sure you're covered for the big stuff like hospital stays, surgeries, and emergency transport. It's worth spending a little extra for peace of mind. The peace of mind that comes from knowing you're protected lets you enjoy your trip to the fullest without worrying about what might happen if you get sick or injured. So before you set off, take a few minutes to plan ahead. Make sure your healthcare needs are covered, and you'll be free to focus on making memories, not managing medical bills. Let's talk money. How far does your cash go in London, New York, and Toronto? London charming, but pricey. Accommodation and transport add up fast, and a pint is practically an investment. New York, even pricier. Hotels and meals can be eye-watering, and tipping is everywhere. Toronto, not cheap, but more manageable. Accommodation is roomier, food is diverse and affordable, and daily costs are less punishing. Transport, London's tube is iconic but costly. New York's subway is 24/7, but fares creep up, and Toronto's TTC is cheaper and easy to use. Your money stretches furthest in Toronto than London, with New York burning through your budget fastest. For comfort and value, Toronto often wins out. Choose wisely, your wallet will thank you. Is your destination fun or frantic? Work-life balance shapes the whole vibe. UK Brits love their downtime. Think lively pubs, generous holidays, and a culture that values relaxation. USA hustle culture rules. Minimal vacation, always on the go, exciting but not exactly restful. Canada, the sweet spot, relaxed work culture, decent vacation, and a love for the outdoors. Cities buzz but never feel frantic. For travelers, this means UK is lively and social. USA is high energy, and Canada is balanced and welcoming. Want to unwind? Canada's your spot. Crave excitement? USA. Love a good pub and a park? UK. The local pace sets your holiday mood. Pick the vibe that matches your style. Culture time. Let's take a whirlwind tour through the vibrant heartbeats of the UK, USA, and Canada. 3 countries where culture isn't just a backdrop, but the main event. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, a music lover, or someone who just loves to soak up new experiences, there's something here for everyone. The UK, USA, and Canada each offer a feast for the senses. In the UK, history is everywhere you look. Ancient castles perched on misty hills, cobblestone streets echoing with stories, and grand palaces that have witnessed centuries of drama and pageantry. Step inside world-famous museums like the British Museum, where priceless artifacts are on display for free, or lose yourself in the soaring beauty of cathedrals and the electric energy of quirky festivals that pop up year-round. In the arts, tradition meets rebellion. Think Shakespearean theatre in the West End, or the raw power of a punk rock gig in a hidden London club. The UK's creative spirit is both timeless and ever-changing. Cross the Atlantic to the USA, a true cultural powerhouse. Here, you'll find music, movies, art, and food from every corner of the globe. The American melting pot means you can taste the world in a single city block, from spicy street tacos to classic New York pizza. Every region has its own flavor: jazz in New Orleans, smoky barbecue in Texas, and the colorful Art Deco streets of Miami. The USA's diversity is its superpower, and every city has a unique story to tell. Then there's Canada, subtle but rich, with multicultural cities that celebrate both their indigenous roots and global influences. From the Toronto International Film Festival to the Montreal Jazz Festival, Canada's world-class events draw crowds from every continent. Here, English and French blend seamlessly, and you'll hear both languages in the same cafe. Canada's culture is a beautiful mosaic shaped by its people and their stories. The UK is a dream for history buffs and theatre lovers, where every street corner has a tale to tell and every performance feels like a piece of living history. The USA is a playground for pop culture junkies and music fans with Hollywood glitz, Broadway lights and legendary music scenes from Nashville to New Orleans. Canada is for those who crave diversity and authenticity, where you can explore Inuit art, join a multicultural festival, or simply enjoy the warmth of a friendly, welcoming crowd. Each country tells a different story. Choose the one you want to step into. Will you wander through ancient castles, dance to jazz in the streets, or discover a new favorite dish at a bustling food market? Culture isn't just what you see. It's what you feel. It's the laughter, the music, the shared moments that become memories. So dive in, join the celebration, and make these cultures your own. The world is waiting. Where will you go first? Safety and happiness, two things you can't put a price on. UK, generally safe, low violent crime, and a dry sense of humour. Contentment is quiet but real. USA, friendly and optimistic, but safety varies. Big cities have areas to avoid, and gun violence is a concern. Canada consistently ranks among the safest and happiest countries, polite, welcoming and relaxed. For travelers, Canada offers peace of mind and a genuinely friendly vibe. The UK is safe and charmingly grumpy. The USA is energetic but comes with unique risks. Your comfort level matters. Pick the place where you will feel at ease. Happiness is part of the journey. So, which country wins? It depends on you. UK. For history, theatre and pub culture, it's unbeatable. USA. For adventure, energy and iconic sites, it's a dream. Canada. For nature, safety and multicultural harmony, it's a haven. Think about your budget, your style and what makes you happiest. There's no single answer. Each country shines in its own way. The best destination is the one that fits your dreams. So pick your favourite, book the ticket and go live your story. That's a wrap. Thanks for joining me on this whirlwind tour. Whether you're dreaming of London, New York, or the Canadian Rockies, keep your curiosity alive. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and join our travel-loving community. Your support keeps these videos coming. Thank you. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Cheerio! Let me know if you need further tightening or adjustments.